Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Derpify and welcome back to episode 46 of Gnomoria. So there's been an update since the last episode. This is version 0.8.22 and it has added a couple of things. It's kind of a small patch, but it is still nonetheless an important one. If we go up into military here and we go into uniforms, we can see there is actually the window's a bit larger, and we've also got an extra selection here, a new option for basically filtering and sorting out what people are going to be wearing. So traditionally all you could choose was basically between a leather and helmet or any, and then you could just choose your material. However, now you can also choose a crafting quality. So you can choose between obviously at least average, at least fine, legendary, masterful, superior, average, and poor. So if you go obviously at least average, it is going to be either average or it's going to be at least average up to legendary, I believe. So it's going to basically give you a minimum of average, and then all above that should be chosen to also be equipped. So yeah, you can basically now just tell people what quality of armor they want, and this is basically good for getting the best quality armor onto the most experienced people, I guess. Or you could do it the other way around, get the best type of armor onto the least experienced people, so that it sort of offsets the less experience and skill that the actual people have. So basically, again, just like the last patch, a lot more customization and, you know, being able to choose what you want to do with all of your military and all these other things. That just really improves the game and how you can manage everything. It's really in depth. It's really starting to turn into a really awesome game that you can control so much of. So with that new quality option attached to items in the market stall, if I had a merchant actually here, I would be able to also sell things that are much better quality for a higher price. So basically you're going to be able to get paid much more for a high quality item as opposed to a lower quality item. So having people with good skills and good materials is always going to give you better stuff and more money basically, or more trading value. So it makes a lot more sense, and it's really just how the system should always have been, but it's really great to see it in here now. So I've sort of been debating with myself what should be done next, and essentially I think I'm going to put off every build task apart from the actual torches going downstairs, because obviously the safety of this -10 level has to be, you know, paramount. It has to be like at the top of my list, and it has to be done as quick as possible, as opposed to making a monument for the fallen soldiers. And you know, it's not to say that this is less important or that anything else is less important. Well, actually it kind of is, now that I think about it. It's just priority, basically. They're both really important things, but priority says that we should look after the kingdom first before we actually start doing other decorative things and simply aesthetic things. So we can see that none of these blocks are being built right now. I'm not totally sure why. I assume it's because most of the builders are either downstairs placing all of those torches, or they're actually sleeping. So if we have a look, we can see a lot more torches are going in, and we can actually see here that I think this is Raiden. I'm fairly sure no, that's actually Fancy Caterpillar. He looks a lot like Raiden. If we actually go to population, this is a new thing that I'm going to be doing. As we can see here, can we find his name? Where is his name? Here we go, Raiden. Let's move to Raiden, and we can see he's in his bedroom right now. He's having a snooze because he deserves it really all the time. And we can see there's actually pillars going up in here. We don't have enough pillars for all of these other rooms, so I guess I should make more pillars. I think it's on the stone mason. No, it isn't on the stone mason. Which one is it actually made on? It's actually the stone carver, so we can go ahead and make, I don't know, let's 4 times of, oh, so you actually need 4 blocks to make simply 1 pillar. We're gonna just go ahead and make it out of bauxite. Craft that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is probably all we'll need. And yeah, back to Raiden downstairs. He's having a snooze, and the time has come since the passing of Windborb for a new mayor to be elected, and I think there is no better candidate than Raiden himself, because he has an awesome name. He has sacrificed a lot for the Grizzly Inkling. He has lost an arm in battle, and he would have kept battling if I didn't take him out of the military. He would have still kept going. His soul and his spirit and his bravery is just amazing. It's just crazy how much he wants to help his kingdom, and for that he needs to be rewarded with the status of being a mayor. And he's very much like Windborb. Maybe you could even say that he's a long-lost brother or a son. Maybe it's, I don't know, his nephew or something, but somehow the qualities of Windborb have come into Raiden, and he doesn't want to be, you know, treated like a king or a queen. Why would he be treated like a queen? That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? We'd like dress him up in this little dress, and he'd have like this little crown on him, and just be like, "Oh, hello, I'm Raiden. I fought in the military." And then someone would just bring his arm and like slap him with it, and be like, "Oh, I don't want bitch." I don't know. Bitch slapping and stuff like that would not happen in this kingdom, especially not with someone's own arm or hand or both. But yeah, we're not going to dress him up like a princess because that's not what he wants to do. He actually wants to still keep a part of basically the daily grind. He wants to still keep working. He doesn't want to be treated and pampered. He doesn't want to sit on his ass and get fat all day. He just wants to, you know, be a part of everything still. He wants to be just like the old leader, and one of the reasons why the old leader was so great, he wants to keep that going throughout the kingdom. He's just going to keep on working, sleeping with the others. A clay golem has been spotted, so let's go ahead and just click on that golem. We actually have to click like around here and click attack. We can see that his skills are, he's pretty damn fit. I mean, for a golem, he's obviously not very nimble, but he has 150 fitness, which is absolutely insane because he's made out of rocks. How does he get, actually, that kind of makes sense. Because he's made out of rock, he wouldn't really have a stamina per se. He just keep on going unless there's magic that binds him. Does he breathe? Does he have lungs? The clay golem is dead either way, and we can see obviously the ranged guys coming down last, as well as this guy with the shield, just to check up and make sure that everything is okay. I guess that's actually a good thing if there was, let's say, a second wave of enemies for a slower squad to come down, because then it would be able to, like, you know, just spot that again and be there for anyone. Now we're gonna go ahead and simply mine out, I don't know, these two blocks here. So Jungle Toe cancelled the job, he can't find the path. I can only assume that is to do with possibly the actual torches that are being placed down here. And I can't imagine why some of these would be inaccessible, but they certainly could be. Actually, it really doesn't look like anything's inaccessible because everything is basically along all of these corridors. But let's go ahead and zoom in. Actually get this mined out right here, get this copper mined out. We're actually gonna have to mine out that there's a couple of other blocks to actually access it. And yeah, basically level 10 minus 10 I mean is where the enemies are going to be spawning underground. Anything above that is not going to be spawning anything. That's why you can see all the clay golems have been down here, all the beetles have been down here. You can see that Windborb's fallen corpse, as well as that smashed up beetle, is also down here. So essentially that means that I can come up to all of these other layers and just take these torches. So we can go deconstruct. I don't know if we can choose. Yeah, we can actually choose to do a blanket deconstruct and just deconstruct all these torches because they're not needed. It's not low enough for any evil guys to spawn. And if we even come up to here, all of these torches can be simply recycled. And we can also cancel these jobs that are in here because they're... Actually, why can't I cancel these jobs? Oh wait, this is on deconstruct. Hold on a minute. We'll just deconstruct the rest of these, and we'll be able to cancel that job in just a moment, so we can sort out a lot of this stuff and have people not rushing around to try and get to things that they can't actually access. I guess we'll have to. What is the deal with these? Is this it's not the wrong layer? But I can't cancel. Wait, did I just go deconstruct again? I need to go cancel job. I can't believe I just did that again. Even after I specifically told myself that it was actually happening the wrong way. So yeah, basically these torches, I don't know. We can see we're down on level, here we go, he's -1. We can still deconstruct all of these torches and recycle them instead of having to craft any more. As well as this level, this is level 3, 4. I guess I'll go down to -5 just in case in future patches that some of the spawning conditions get changed, because let's say if spawns change to -5 or like -8 instead of -10, I still want to keep some light down there, and there's not many torches kept in there anyway, so go ahead and continue the game. And we should be able to see those torches get deconstructed fairly soon, and there are people coming out here and just hauling basically that copper up there. Now we should make sure that if we can zoom up, we have our metals actually going. We do right here. So we'll check up on our stocks, go to our items, and let's have a look at our goods. We should be able to check up on metals. We've got 75 bars, 28 copper, 36 bronze, 10 iron, and 1 tin. So 10 iron, we can see that most people actually do have iron weapons. Oh wait, that's actually bronze, not iron. Okay, so we can make one weapon out of iron. So let's say someone needs an iron axe. We go over into, I think this is the armorer. Yeah, that's the armorer. Here's the weaponsmith. We should be able to make a, not a battle axe, but just a hand axe. And any bar, it's going to be made out of iron. We're going to craft that. Any plank, I don't think planks necessarily change the quality of the item. They very well could, but I'm just going to assume that they don't. So we're going to make that hand axe right there. We do have more copper things and stuff like that. Actually, how much bronze did we in fact have? Because I want to get everyone outfitted with some bronze at the least. So we've got 36 bronze bars. We should be able to make some more armor out of that. Let's go ahead and just look at the military. Okay, so we've got majority of these guys are actually handling copper helmets. Now I can't actually tell if we go to this equipment. He's actually using a yak leather, and the arms, hands, legs, feet are also completely empty. Hold on a second. I swear that I had a lot of leather. So let's go ahead and check into armors. Oh, we forgot to go to items. Okay, so that is... Okay, so leather cuirasses are there. Leather braces. Why aren't these people actually equipping? So let's see. This is these training grounds. The Butchered Shadows is assigned to that. So let's go ahead, see the Butchered Shadows, see these positions, and check up on these uniforms. Now, so I guess I have to actually... Hold on. It says any. If I choose any, it can be a breastplate or it can be leather. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I don't have to choose leather to get leather, and I don't have to choose breastplate to get metals. So how come these guys aren't actually equipping the leather that we actually have? Is it all somewhere that isn't accessible? I can only assume that it may be somewhere inaccessible, but the thing is, this stockpile right here is for all of our yeah, here we go. We've got like yak leather helms and stuff, even though that's not what we actually want to be having right now. Let's see, yak leather helm, yak leather. Why is it all leather helms? Where did all of our other parts go? Are they on some of the gnomes and it's just being counted for some reason? I have no idea, but if we check up on our leather worker, there's nothing happening inside there. Well, I'm really not sure what is going on with our leather supplies, but regardless of that, we can use some more armor. So let's go ahead and make breastplates out of that bronze. We can make 3 for now, and that 8 left over. Can I make anything with that? Yes, I can make 2 pauldrons with those bronze bars. So that is going to be a lot helpful for everyone in the military. Everyone's going to be able to get some better stuff. We can see tinkering is going on here. Raiden should actually be the tinkerer, but I believe he's actually still sleeping. Yeah, so Raiden the tinkerer is actually our mayor. So he has a safe place to be here and to essentially just thrive and look over the kingdom, not Ofta. Not ogre, you're not going to look ogre the kingdom. Hubertus fell asleep on the floor. Now I wonder why that actually happened. We can see he was actually doing some building tasks down here, I believe, with all of these torches. So this is looking a lot better. We've only got about half, or maybe a little bit more than half left to actually be placed with torches. Now we can see there is actually more tin here. I believe that is tin. Yes, it is. And I think we should go ahead into population. I know we have a lot of haulers. We've got 19 haulers. The only thing is I want someone, Hubertus the builder. I don't want him to be hauling for now, because we need some builders to just be building, and that's it. We can't have We can't have them hauling at the same time because there's always hauling jobs. And I'm actually going to do this for a couple more than just that. So if we go down to, I don't know, maybe Eros is a builder. No, he's actually a doctor. So if we go back, Fancy Caterpillar may possibly be a builder. See, he's actually got construction, all these other things, and hauling. We're going to take hauling off of him because he has plenty to worry about with that, all that stuff. I think blacksmithing, God, he's got a lot of things on his hands. So, oh God, I don't know. I think we should go to population, check up. Let's see, miners. We've got a lot of miners. We've got a lot of blacksmiths. I think we can take him off mining and blacksmithing. So let's just go back to Fancy Caterpillar. He's going to be down near the bottom here, and just take off any of the stone works and also any of the metal works. Cloth, I'm not too sure. Weaving doesn't get done a lot, so that's not really a huge issue. We're going to go ahead and leave that there. I was also thinking about making another stockpile. We can see that some of this stuff is actually coming from downstairs. All these random bits of stone are going up those stairs. If we go ahead and make sort of like a centralized, we can see all of the clumps have been taken out of here. If we make a centralized stockpile, let's say it just goes here, we can go ahead, just mine that out so it connects it all and it can be quick access. We make a stockpile, make it about that big, as big as possible in that area. Make it up to priority, what, 2? Because, oh, let's put on 3 because it's not terribly important. And just select our raw stones to go in there. Any type of stone, does not really matter. And we should see that some of the hauling tasks will get done into there, as opposed, there we go, it's lit up straight away. As opposed to going up into these stairs. We should also change the priority of this. Yeah, it's already at 4, so it's lower than the other one. In fact, we don't really have to leave this here. I'm going to go ahead and just remove the designation and only leave that little small block. So we're going to go remake the stockpile just for that one little block, so it doesn't really get too much attention up in these higher layers. We basically want stuff to be going quickly, you know, just transported or placed into a stockpile close to where it actually is, as opposed to a lot of travel time. So I got some more wonderful advice from the viewers once again. And if we go, well, a skeleton has been, oh my God, skeleton and zombie. Oh my God, these guys are scary. Holy shit. Maybe slightly overreacting, but this is the first time I've seen these guys. This zombie he's got drool, he's got yucky green poop stribbling out of his mouth. Stribbling? Okay, that's a new word. Stribbling out of his mouth. And we've got this skeleton who's an absolute beast. It's a female skeleton. It hasn't got a wee because it doesn't have a boner, lol. Not good joke. But anyway, we're gonna have to attack these guys with all of our might. I think the skeleton might be stronger than the zombie. But the thing is, with this zombie, we've got to be really careful. Oh my God, no, get off. Wait. Okay, because this is a digger, he can escape. He can do that job. Please do that job. The skeleton has disappeared. The zombie is still curdling around. The zombie's been spotted once again. People are running away. We can see that guy just made his... Oh, no, don't go. That's where the skeleton went. No. Please, dig through there. That's where the skeleton... Oh my God, no. What the hell? Why did you go down there? I told you not to go down there. What? Is he carrying around... The skeleton dropped his axe, so I can only assume that there is actually some good battling going on, and it's quite evenly matched. Oh my good God. Someone is bleeding. Killer Jim Socks. How hurt is he? Oh no. Bleeding from his upper body, lower body, right leg, right foot, and right arm. He's also got an injured mouth. The zombie bit him on the mouth. Wow. Oh God. He's got the zombie virus now, so when Killer Jim Socks actually dies, he's gonna be a zombie. So we can see he's just running away. All this blood is pouring out of him, and we have no escape routes, which I was going to do just after this. Let's go ahead and make escape routes all along here, because that just has to be done. These miners getting trapped out down here is not a good thing, and it just can't be happening. We can't be losing these guys just to simple stuff like this, like not having escape routes. We're going to go ahead and do all of this, and also make escape routes along where Windborb also died. So there's not going to be dead ends. It's going to be... Oh, Alpha's died. Here comes the zombie. Killer Gymsox is bled to death. Where is our military? Is our military asleep? Oh my god, you know what? Wait a minute. Could something be happening with the squads not wanting to come down because I choke? Okay, so formations 1, Butchered Shadows is on 1. We're gonna quickly switch over the Moon Coilers of Gold to attack orders. We need attack orders being done right now. This is a serious issue. I'm gonna have to re-click on the closest enemy. I think it's gonna be the zombie. No, it's actually the skeleton. I'm gonna have to double click on his thing again. He's actually, oh god, he's got a kill right there. His health, the skeleton is actually injured, so Ulf did do some quite nice. Oh my god, please don't come down here. Please don't come down here. Hubertus, I just want to make sure that you are safe and sound. The skeleton is just roaming the halls. An emu has been born. The zombie is out here somewhere. I can only assume that Killer Gymsox is also a zombie right now. Why aren't these guys coming down here? Is it not accessible? It is. I haven't changed anything to do with the stair layout. Oh my god, don't. Oh my god, did I deconstruct stairs? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Quickly cancel the deconstruction of those. Oh, I think that's what might have happened in the higher up layers. I think it did. Yes, it did. Hold on. Yeah, it did. Okay, we need to... Oh my god, that is so stupid of me. Okay, we need to go ahead and build a bit of terrain. It's got to be stairs up, or we can actually make stairs down, but it doesn't really matter at this point. And just get it over here. Zoom down. Oh my god, that is so stupid of us. I think I might actually need to... Oh, this is so silly of us. I can't believe we've done this. These doors are deconstructed because I'm an idiot. I totally deconstructed those doors. I don't know if a builder's going to be able to come down here and build that stairs. You know what? I'm going to go ahead, quickly just cancel that job in case he can't do that, and get a stairs down built. So if you go to the layer up, go to build terrain, get stairs down made. These should be able to get built from the top. Let's just say any stone, it doesn't matter. They should be able to get built from the top. We'll have to wait until a builder actually wakes up and realizes this is here. We can see someone is actually down here trying to escape, and it is actually... Oh my god, no, no! Please kill that skeleton. You don't have a weapon except for a torch. Could you be doing awesome damage? I really don't know. If the zombie comes, it's... Oh my god, that zombie is just horrifying. I don't know. Oh man, I just can't believe people get stuck down here because of me. I was so stupid, I didn't even think. I didn't think. That is so bad. Okay, what's the damage? I can't see anyone bleeding. We can see... Oh my god, he's injured, but he's not bleeding, so it's at least a good sign. We can see that the skeleton does have quite a lot of damage to him, so we may get through this, but if that zombie comes up, we are absolute toast. We need to go ahead and cancel the deconstruction of that staircase. And I think... what is that deconstructing? I don't want that to get deconstructed. We'll zoom up. Don't want that to get deconstructed. Hold on, has that already been deconstructed, this staircase? No. That's not the... Wait a second. Is that... Oh god, I can't even tell what some of this stuff is anymore. We're gonna have to make a floor out of any type of stone and just build it. No, we don't need a floor here, because that's... Okay, because that's stairs down. We don't have to worry about that. I'm just like triple checking to make sure that I haven't done any more stupid stuff, because this is really a massive stupid thing that I've done. I think I may have to simply go ahead, because no one's building this staircase. I may just have to go ahead and terrain, dig a stairs down, and make sure that this actually goes on a level that will be... Okay, so if we place this here, rotate it that way, that should be able to get dug out by someone. There should be a miner that can do that task. Okay, so you know why none of these jobs were getting done? It is simply because I did more stupid stuff upstairs. Here we can see that there is, if we scroll down, there is no staircase actually here, when there is supposed to be one. So if we go ahead, cancel this job, and make sure that we actually get a build order for some stairs down out of any clump of whatever, because it does not matter at this point, and we scroll up and get these stairs remade. I, for some reason, got these stairs undone because I was down here deconstructing those torches. Killer Jim Socks has risen from the dead. His body is not there. His corpse is walking now. He is the Walking Dead. Oh my god, it even looks like him. Oh my god, this... What a terrible fate. Let's go see all these people cancelling jobs simply because they could not get down. God, I don't even know what layer I'm on. Simply because they could not get down here. Now we can see, I think... Come on, get these stairs done. Is everyone sleeping that can get those stairs done? Because that's all we need. Please, come on. You know what? I think if I cancel all the deconstruction of all these torches, we might actually get some progress. Because they might be taking up the queue for right now. Let's go ahead and get all of those deconstruct jobs out of the way. Even this one, because that's just completely irrelevant. I can't even get to that. And let's hope that that will allow us to have staircases built. I saw someone run up here to grab something. Jungle Toe cancels the job, he can't find a path. This guy, this military is still stuck there. Oh, the skeleton is actually dead. I didn't see that message happen. I just need someone that's upstairs to be able to come and construct this. Who is upstairs that's just... Who is doing nothing? Here we go. We've got someone... Jungle Toe the builder. Yeah. Why aren't you going down there? You're reading. What's your profession at? Is it only building? Let's take you off hauling, because hauling is starting to become a bit of a nightmare, honestly. Once she finishes eating, she'll be able to get down this staircase, and we scroll down, and then this she should be able to get to that staircase, and then build this staircase. She has to build this staircase. This is the next thing that has to get done. Here we go. What is she doing? Where are you going, Jungle Toe? Don't tell me you're coming out here to do... Oh, it's exactly what I thought it would have been. No, cancel that job. Cancel that job. Go downstairs. Go downstairs and build those stairs. You need to do this for everyone. You need to support us. We can see that there's stuff going on here. Where is she going now? Let's have a look. So apparently Jungle Toe is just idling. Why is she idling? She has work to do. What the hell? Have I broken something? I know people can get downstairs into this layer because there's stairs here, and there's also stairs here. Maybe I have to turn those around? Could that be the issue? It couldn't be, could it? Hold on, let me just mine out this little area here in case they can't get down. Oh, see, someone's even came up from... No, that's not the problem at all. It's simply this build job that's not getting done. A merchant has arrived. Good news, amidst all this crap, I don't think anyone else has died downstairs, luckily. Because we do still have those 2 zombies roaming around. We've got this military squad essentially stuck. Why are they not... They can't get back up? What are they doing? Can they not get back up? They're actually supposed to be further up here. But they can't get here for some reason? Hold on, what is happening? They come down these stairs, they go down this staircase, they go down this staircase here, and there's no staircase there. Oh, frick. Okay, let's go ahead, build a stairs down out of anything, any soil. And we can see that's lit up straight away. Someone can get to that. Thank God that something is happening. Okay, that just got built. By who though? Who built that? There's no stairs up on this layer. Oh God. Okay, let's go with terrain, dig stairs down. Just here. Okay, someone dig that, please. Is that possible? I'd really love that to happen as quick as possible. We're also gonna have to mine out the layer in front of it, possibly. Or the block in front of it, I mean. Okay, so there's obviously access down to this level because those dirt stairs are made because these lapis lazuli doors got moved. So if we go into building, go to furniture and make those doors once again, we should clearly be able to see that this is accessible. We can see it's lit up. Someone's gonna rush down really soon. See, 2 people are coming down. They're building. Why aren't people building stairs? Is no one capable of building stairs? Builders should be able to build stairs because it's in the build menu. Okay, this is just looking so bad. We've actually got Hubertus down here trapped still. He's gonna run out of food. Like, there's no food down here. There's only zombies. He's lucky to still be alive. And there's just this gigantic problem going on that I can't access, or none of the builders are willing to build staircases down here. And I just can't see what the actual issue is, because we've got these stairs built. We've got an order for these stairs down to get built. So they get dug, the stairs will be this way, and I'll be able to get all the way down. Look at the staircases, they're all there. They all point down. Maybe, clay golem's been spotted. At least the military is here. Let's see if we can actually get the top military to come down. You can see these 3 guys all fighting, and they easily just stomped on his head. I don't think the military from upstairs even bothered because there was like no path down there, which is just confusing. Eros has died of thirst. Oh God, it was one of our military that was just down here, stuck because I can't work out why they're not getting out. So basically what I'm doing right now is okay, so it switched back to that again. See, we can see these guys have gotten this high. Now, you can clearly see there's no staircase here, but I've got a dig task to make a staircase, and that's just not happening. Landroid 2070, another soldier that was stuck down here. Oh my God, just when the stairs get built! Okay, we saved one of them. Oh, we have access again. Wow. Wow, I am just so dumbfounded and can't believe I did that. Zombie Killer Gymsox has been spotted. No, we are getting the military down here and we are killing him because he's a zombie. We need the military down here. We can see there's some battling going on. Anzalak passed out from exhaustion. He was the other one that was actually stuck down there. So that's 2 soldiers gone to nothing but myself, which doesn't feel good. The zombie Killer Gymsox has died. There is also another zombie down there though. So we can see it is actually here. We need to get the attack order on that right the hell now, because we only have Hubertus on that, and Hubertus is obviously in trouble right here because he's got some blood coming out of him. Oh, he's infected with the zombie virus. If he dies, he's coming back, and this is just going to be rampant. The zombie has died. Hubertus, get your ass up. Oh my God. Hubertus has bled to death because he didn't get care quick enough. He didn't run upstairs. I don't think he could walk properly because he was falling over. I mean, this is just full of awful. I mean, oh my God, deconstructing torches is such a dangerous thing. If you're gonna do it in your kingdom, you better be damn careful, because zombies, man, skeletons, exhaustion, thirst, death. Okay, so that's what we're going to leave this episode on a low note, unfortunately, but don't worry because things can always pick up, and they pretty much always will with this wonderful kingdom. So I'll see you guys next video.